Did you know that, according to the National Institute on Aging, more than 60% of women over the age of 50 experience difficulties in maintaining mental clarity, deep sleep, and emotional balance each day? This is not just ordinary fatigue. These are quiet signals from the body indicating that your natural internal regulation system is shifting. Dr. Mary Claire Haver, a leading expert in women's midlife health in the United States, has spent over 20 years researching and supporting thousands of women after the age of 50. She believes that timely support from nature can help the female body move through this transitional phase with peace and renewed vitality. If you are noticing that your memory is not as sharp, your mood changes more easily, or your sleep feels restless each night, then this video is for you. I will share 3 gentle yet powerful herbs that can help your body reconnect with its natural rhythm and support your brain in a lasting way. If you are over 50, be sure to watch this video to the end. It may change the way you care for your health each day. Which country are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. Turning 50 is not an ending, but during this stage, many women begin to notice subtle changes in their bodies that they may have never paid attention to before. Sometimes it is a night of shallow sleep, waking up in the middle of the night without knowing why. Sometimes it is a lingering sense of fatigue in the morning, even when nothing exhausting happened the night before. And sometimes it is that moment when you cannot recall the name of an old friend or why you just walked into the kitchen. These changes are not abnormal. They are the natural reflection of an internal process, which is the adjustment of the hormonal system. As women enter midlife, the body gradually reduces the production of biological rhythm regulators. These are internal signals that help you sleep well, think clearly, and maintain steady energy. The connection between hormones and the brain is not just a theory. Many studies, including findings published by the National Institute on Aging, have shown that hormonal fluctuations directly affect areas of the brain responsible for memory, emotions, and sleep. That is why many women after the age of 50 experience emotional shifts, difficulty concentrating, or a fading interest in once enjoyed activities. However, what is most important to remember is this is not a decline. It is a transformation. Just like how autumn slowly changes its leaves in preparation for a more peaceful winter. Your body is resetting its internal operations. And once you understand that, you will no longer feel that something is wrong. You will simply recognize that you are entering a new phase that needs a different kind of care, gentler, smarter. In the next part, we will explore why traditional herbs are considered a gentle form of nourishment for this stage of life, and why nature often holds the answers to the mysteries unfolding within your body. When the body begins to change, many people quickly turn to strong solutions, sometimes involving medications or overly promoted supplements. But for women in midlife, gentleness and patience are often the keys to lasting recovery. For thousands of years, humans have known herbs as part of natural healing. Without making noise or causing sudden effects, these plants quietly interact with the body, helping to regulate biological rhythms and supporting brain and hormonal health in a balanced way. Modern science is now catching up with what traditional medicine has long believed. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health have shown that certain herbs can help balance hormonal function, calm the central nervous system, and improve memory and focus, especially in women during midlife. Not all plants are suitable. Some may cause irritation, while others lack strong scientific evidence. But within the vast world of medicinal herbs, 3 stand out. They have been confirmed for their safety, effectiveness, and their ability to support women's health after the age of 50. The beautiful part is you do not need to make major changes. Just a small addition to your afternoon tea, a light meal, or a daily habit can make a difference. Your body will notice is not overnight, but gradually, like a gentle mist, softening the folds of time. In the next section, I will introduce the first herb in detail. It is a small root, often called the golden source of energy for the brain and mood. Rhodiola rosea, also known as golden root, is a plant that grows in harsh, cold regions such as Siberia, Northern Europe, and the Himalayas. For centuries, people in these areas have believed that this small plant carries a unique and powerful life force. They used it to help the body adapt to extreme climates, reduce mental stress, and improve physical endurance under difficult conditions. Today, rhodiola has become the focus of many neurologists and hormone specialists around the world. According to a publication from the American Urological Association, this root can influence the neuroendocrine system, supporting communication between the brain and the adrenal glands, where stress regulating hormones are produced. This is especially important for women over the age of 50. When hormone levels fluctuate, the brain must work harder to keep the mood steady, ensure deep sleep, and maintain clear memory. Rhodiola does not replace hormones, but it helps the body adjust to internal changes. This reduces the feeling of exhaustion, improves concentration, and balances emotional well-being. Many women who use rhodiola for 4 to 6 weeks have shared that they feel more alert in the morning, less bothered by small worries, and are able to maintain mental energy throughout the day without needing coffee or sleep aids. Rhodiola also has a rare quality. It does not cause irritation or disrupt sleep when taken at the proper dosage. Instead of creating a sudden sense of wakefulness, it brings a natural lightness to the mind, like the feeling of stepping outside after a cool rain, gentle, yet deeply refreshing. However, like any herb, rhodiola should be used with moderation. The common dosage ranges from 200 to 400 milligrams per day, best taken in the morning or early afternoon. For first-time users, it is best to start with a lower dose to allow the body time to adjust. You can find rhodiola in extract capsules, tea powder, or blended with other herbal teas. Choose products from reputable brands with clear sourcing and no unnecessary additives. And most importantly, listen to your body. If you feel lighter, less anxious, and more at ease, that may be your body's quiet way of thanking you for a simple choice you made for your own well-being. Next, we will get to know a small green leaf known for calming the mind and awakening memory. It is called Bacopa monnieri. Bacopa monnieri, also known as water hyssop, is a small plant that grows in moist regions of South Asia. In traditional Ayurvedic medicine, it has been used for thousands of years to enhance mental clarity, support long-term memory, and calm the mind. Perhaps you have experienced this feeling you are telling a story and suddenly forget a key detail. Or you are standing in the kitchen and cannot remember what you came to get. For many people, these moments are seen as clear signs of aging. But with Bacopa, science is offering a different path. Gentle, yet effective. It helps preserve mental clarity even as time moves forward. According to a study published by the National Institute on Aging, Bacopa can stimulate the production of proteins that protect brain cells, while also supporting the formation of new neural connections. This is especially important during midlife, when brain cells naturally begin to slow down in activity. What is remarkable about Bacopa is that it not only supports memory, but also has a positive effect on sleep and mood. Many women over the age of 50 often experience disrupted sleep, along with mild anxiety or irritability during the day. Bacopa helps soothe the nervous system and ease underlying tension, which supports deeper sleep without causing daytime drowsiness. With its slow but steady effect, Bacopa is well suited for adults looking for a long-term solution. The benefits do not appear in a single day or week, but after about 3 to 4 weeks of regular use, many people begin to notice changes. They can focus better while reading, no longer forget small details, and feel more emotionally at ease. Bacopa is commonly available in capsule form, herbal teas, or liquid extracts. When choosing a product, look for those made from fresh leaf extract and certified for safety. The recommended dose is typically between 300 and 450 milligrams per day, taken after breakfast or lunch for best results. Another valuable aspect of Bacopa is that it can be safely combined with other herbs, such as rhodiola or sage, which we will explore next. These herbs do not conflict with one another. Instead, they complement each other, creating a nourishing circle for both the brain and the hormonal system. If you have ever felt like you have lost a part of yourself in the noise of daily thoughts, give Bacopa a chance. It may be just one small cup of tea each day, but it could be a gentle step back to the clarity and stillness that has always been within you. Next, let us discover a time-honored herb known as a friend to both memory and hormonal balance. That is sage. Sage, one of the oldest herbs known to humanity, has long been used to support both physical and emotional health, from ancient monasteries in Europe to herbal gardens across the Mediterranean. Sage has always been seen as a symbol of wisdom, clarity, and purification. What makes sage especially valuable for women over the age of 50 is not only its warm, soothing scent, but also its natural ability to support both brain function and hormonal balance. During a time when the body quietly begins to change, such as through disrupted sleep, cloudy memory, or a vague sense of worry, sage can become a gentle yet effective companion. According to a study published in the Journal of Urology, compounds in sage may help inhibit the breakdown of acetylcholine, a key neurotransmitter linked to memory, learning, and focus. When acetylcholine is well preserved, the brain can function with greater clarity and is better protected from age-related cognitive decline. In addition, many health experts appreciate sage for its ability to help regulate body temperature, ease hot flashes, and support deep sleep, which are some of the most common experiences among women in midlife. There are many ways to use sage. You can brew tea from dried leaves, diffuse a few drops of essential oil each evening, or include it as a fragrant herb in your meals. Sage tea is best enjoyed in the late afternoon or early evening. As your body begins to unwind, just one small sip can carry into your body a warm and gentle energy, like an embrace from nature. However, as with any herb, balance is most important. While sage is considered safe, it should still be used in recommended amounts, typically no more than 2 to 3 cups of tea per day. Essential oils should only be used on the skin or in living spaces and not taken orally unless guided by a qualified expert. What makes sage truly unique is this: it does not only work on the body, but also touches the mind and emotions. Many women have shared that simply smelling sage after a long day helps them feel calmer, less tense, and more ready for sleep. And when you combine sage with herbs like rhodiola or bacopa, you are creating a delicate circle of restoration where the brain, hormones, and emotions are all gently supported in the most natural way. You have just walked with me through a special journey, not one that forces your body to change, but one that invites you to understand, listen, and gently support yourself. After the age of 50, changes are inevitable, but instead of worrying or rushing into strong solutions, you can choose a natural, safe, and deeply thoughtful path. Rhodiola rosea helps you stay steady under mental pressure and restore your energy each morning. Bacopa monieri nourishes memory, balances emotions, and guides you back to a deep inner calm. Sage gently supports brain function and helps regulate the inner shifts taking place. When used properly, these 3 herbs are not only gifts for the body, but also reminders that you deserve to be cared for in the most refined and meaningful ways. And you do not need to make big changes. Simply switch your afternoon tea. Add a handful of fragrant leaves to your meal, or take a few minutes each day to breathe in the scent of nature. These small actions can bring lasting change to your well-being. If you found today's content helpful, please subscribe to the channel and continue walking with us on the journey of supporting your health with grace. We will be sharing more about nutrition, gentle exercises, and natural therapies to help midlife women live healthy and beautifully each day. Which country are you watching from? Leave a comment below. And if you have ever tried one of these 3 herbs, share your experience so we can learn and heal together.